Hey everyone, this is Tim Dial with Nexa Mortgage, and I wanted to put this short video together today to go over something that's super cool and that I've just started doing that I think is going to make an enormous impact on my business and how I'm helping my customers and clients. I just recently found out some information about ChatGPT and all the different things you can do about it. I went through some ChatGPT training and it's amazing everything that it can do. So I went ahead and I started using the paid version, which is $20 a month. So it's not terribly expensive to use the paid version of ChatGPT, and it gives you a lot more that you can do with it and a lot more access. So then what I did was I went in and I'm a huge Audrey Hepburn fan. So I went and I named my ChatGPT Audrey. So now ChatGPT answers to Audrey and sounds like a person. I can actually pull it up on my phone. I've got the ChatGPT widget on my homepage on my phone, and not sure if you can see if I can get this in my camera correctly. Can you see that widget there? Kind of see the widget, and there's a little speaker option on there. And so if I click on that little speaker option, it'll pull ChatGPT up, and it'll be a voice thing to where I can ask questions and she'll answer the questions. She has like FHA and VA guidelines and stuff like that already in there that she can answer questions on. But additionally, what I've been doing is I've been taking lenders' information I get from my lender partners, and I've been loading those documents. They're PDFs. I've been loading them into ChatGPT and having her catalog them. And then when I ask her questions, she can answer my questions and tell me the best programs and products for a particular scenario or customer. And then I don't have to reach out to the account executives all the time asking them those questions, because I have it all right there at my fingertips, and it's very conversational. So it's just incredible. So I'm going to give a little example here. So I'm going to push the speaker button and talk to Audrey. Hey Audrey, I have a quick question for you.
Sure, I'm here to help. What's your question?
So what I'm needing to know is I have a borrower right now with a 624 credit score, and it looks like they're probably going to be manual underwriting. I'm not getting an approve eligible, so we're going to go manual underwriting, and they don't have any installment debts within the last 12 months that have been past due, and their debt ratio is currently at 48%. Can you tell me a good down payment assistance program that will work for that borrower?
With a 624 credit score and a 48% debt ratio, you do have a few options. For example, Orion Lending's Elevate Grant DPA might be a good fit, since it generally allows for manual underwriting and is flexible with credit scores around that range. Another option could be the Jet Advantage DPA program, but we'd have to double check if it allows for that specific debt ratio. Let me know if you want to dig into any of those details.
With the Jet Advantage program with the 624 credit score, will it allow manual underwriting?
The Jet Advantage DPA programs usually do allow for manual underwriting, and they typically require a minimum credit score of around 620, so a 624 should meet that requirement. The main thing would be ensuring that there are enough compensating factors to support that 48% debt ratio, like a solid payment history or some reserves. If you want, I can pull up more specific details on that program.
Okay, that's fine. I think I've got enough information. I appreciate it. Thanks.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions down the road, just let me know. Good luck with everything.
Okay, thanks. So anyway, that gives you a little bit of an example of how conversational it is and how you can get your questions answered very quickly with just giving scenario questions and having her pull stuff up. I've also asked her questions about FHA guidelines and things like that. She answers them very conversational, and everything's right at my fingertips. So it's pretty cool. Now, I will say this, I'm going to have to check into some of the Jet Advantage stuff that I submitted to her. I haven't submitted everything yet for Jet Advantage, And I was thinking that Jet Advantage for manual underwriting, I believe they require a 660 credit score. So I think she could have been a little bit off on that, but it may be because I haven't uploaded enough documentation for her to catalog that yet. So anyway, I've just been getting started on this with Orion. I have uploaded everything, every product or program they have. She has all of it in there, and I plan on doing that with lots more lenders. And the more documentation and stuff that I can get in there for the different lenders, the better it's going to be, and the more easily she's going to be able to answer my questions when it comes to these different scenarios and different programs that are available and stuff like that. I'd also like to get information from some of the community down payment assistance programs that I can load in there. Like for Indiana, for instance, the IHCDA program or the Hoosier Homes program or stuff like that. Tennessee, there's some programs as well. So any of the local down payment assistance stuff, I would also like to get in there. The one thing that I'm a little bit worried about on that is, at least with some of the community stuff, is that sometimes they change guidelines, and so if you have old guidelines in there, she's going to give you wrong information. So that's something I have to keep track of and try to update whenever I can if I'm going to use it that way. But anyway, pretty cool. I'm very excited about this usage and trying to figure out other ways that I can utilize ChatGPT to help with my business and also to help my customers make sure I get them into the correct product and program that's going to do the best, give them the best options available. So that's pretty much it. I hope you have a great rest of your day and have a wonderful weekend.